I am Lucia Scognamiglio and I attended the third year of a Bachelor of Arts in Creative Musicianship as a singer. In this video, I'll present my music practice portfolio and I must carry out a critical analysis of the techniques, processes, and, execution protocols adopted in my portfolio. Finally, evaluate the cultural context of music performance. My portfolio is composed by 7 songs. Se piovesse il tuo nome, a mashup between Billie Jean and Seven Nation Army, another mashup between Levitating and Californication, Just the Two of Us, Cold Art, Uptown Funk, and Die with a Smile. So we will now examine protocols and the processes within my practice and the practice of the other musicians. This table outlines the activities carried out over the past few months in preparation for our live performance, from repertoire selection to band rehearsals, with every detail carefully planned and organized. In particular, our work involved both group collaboration and individual practice. Together, we selected the songs, defined their structures, and worked on all aspects related to the arrangement. After that, individual practice became essential, allowing each of us to focus on our specific instrument, especially in choosing techniques, adding improvisational sections, and revising the pieces after group meetings. This second table shows for each song its characteristics, the formation used, the choices that were made. So my portfolio is divided in types of songs: songs with sequences and songs in acoustic key. The songs with sequences are the two mashups, and Uptown Funk and Cold Art. The songs in acoustic key are Se piovesse il tuo nome, Just the Two of Us, and Die with a Smile. In particular, the approach to working on the songs was the same. For example, choosing the key, the structure, the techniques, and everything included in this slide. The difference lies in the choice of musical dynamics. For example, an acoustic piece cannot be performed with the same the same musical dynamics as a song with backing tracks, where the arrangement is more layered and overall mood is different. To better understand what has been said, I will use 3 pieces from my repertoire as examples, analyzing the vocal techniques employed and emphasizing their stylistic role in specific parts of each song. The songs are Uptown Funk, Cold Art, and Die With A Smile. The first song is Uptown Funk, where one of the key vocal techniques used is speech. Speech is a vocal technique that incorporates the natural speaking voice into singing. It's a style widely used by artists like Bruno Mars. In the song, this vocal technique was employed for two reasons. The first is to give more attention at the expressiveness and communication during the performance. And the second is that this vocal technique maintain the song's groove, which in turn enhances its distinctive funk character. The next song is Cold Art. In this song, I decided to use it. I decided to use belting in the final chorus, where Dua Lipa originally used mixed voice, in particular on the flat 5 note. I made this choice to distinguish the last chorus from the others and to make the song's ending more powerful and expressive. The last song is Die with a Smile. In this song, I chose to sing the chorus after the special in falsetto because I wanted to create a stronger sense of suspensions before the ending. Because it is an acoustic key, I also aimed to create a more intimate atmosphere, but also I wanted to set this chorus apart from the others by adding a personal touch to the interpretation. So finally, I will now examine the cultural context of musical performance from a historical, cultural, and technological points of view in relation to the musical band with specific reference to our own ensemble. According to Enciclopedia Treccani, the concept of a band, as we understand it today, emerged during the 20th century. For example, in the case of rock music, bands were typically made up of four members: voice, guitar, bass, and drums. Over time, however, band formations have become larger and more varied, especially in genres like pop music. So, over the past 20 years, musical bands have lost central importance or um, or are made up of fewer members. This shift is largely due to the rise of musical genres that focus more on the individual. This trend is not only cultural but also economic. In fact, forming smaller bands allows musicians to earn more, reduce the costs of maintaining a group, and have a greater flexibility to work in different contexts. Finally, technology plays an important role in this process. In fact, it has made it possible to create music with favorite instruments and musicians, thanks to the use of sequences which can replace or add instrumental parts. For this reason, our band, The Fortune, consists of three members: voice, guitar, and piano, drum and bass sequences, but also other instruments are added through the computer, which we consider our fourth band member. Our goal is to work in Italy as a band for events. Our repertoire features all pop songs with stylistic influences from other genres such as disco, electronic music, funk, dance, indie, and many others. This choice is driven not only by personal taste, but above all by the desire to reach a larger audience. In fact, as we can see from this graphic, according to the 2024 film report, pop is the most listened to genre in Italy. So, since we want to work in Italy, this was the most appropriate choice we could have made. That's all for today. Thank you for your attention. Bye.